Hey, I'm back here with Final Fantasy XIV Stormblood expansion. I'm just standing here by the waterfalls in Ralger's Reach. Last video we went through a horrible defeat at the hands of the Empire. The poor place is all shot up. There's arrows all over the ground now. I don't think they were here before. They're here now. I'll be curious to see if any of the NPCs have anything different to say now. We got Raubon here. He's our next... actually, I guess I'll turn in this quest before I do anything else. You did well, Tia. You saved lives, no matter what happens, remember that. But I failed. I was crushed in defeat against the Empire. Now then, let's do what we can for the wounded. Every minute counts. Whoops. Well, I just had a note that my manic time has been updated. Manic time is the tool that I use to record how much time I'm in every application. Hey, leveled up. Woo, I got a new... Wow, I just learned it off the bat. I didn't have to go to a person to learn this new ability. Troubadour. Adds an additional effect to the song currently being sung. Alright. Sounds exciting. Let's put it on our bar. Oh, they already put it down there. I want it there. I don't want it on C. I want it on Shift 4. Can only be executed if a song is being sung. So I usually do Wanderer's Minuet. Increases maximum hit points. So does that only affect me, or does that affect everybody that's near me? It doesn't say. Oh, radius 20 yalms. So I guess it does affect everybody near me. Okay, so that's cool. That's a nice little support ability. So I guess I would need to pay attention to what would be most useful to the group at the time. Yeah, I still haven't quite determined whether the best way to go is to pick one ability and keep repeating it, or just to keep rotating through them all. I kind of feel like rotating through them all would be the best way to go, because that way you could have at least one of them up basically more or less constantly, as opposed to just having one up every what is it, 60 seconds, 80 seconds. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't looked at any theory crafting or anything on that, so yeah, let me talk to some of these NPCs after the town has been wiped out by a battle. Mathilde. We came together as best we could, but in the end, there were just too many of them. Oh. Too bad. The poor town. Ranulf. Bastards paid no heed to whether or not the men they slaughtered were armed. Some of the settlers... Oh, damn it all. Ugh. Alicia... Oh my god, the campfire! It's out! Oh no! Ahalisa! What about your... whatever it was you were doing before? Your cooking! What's done is done. The dead are dead. All I can do is feed the living and pray it helps them to grow stronger. Well, that's a good attitude, I guess. Well, there's a lot of people here. I wonder if this is a different phase than it was before. Like, is this a different group of people than there were before? Oh, Mefrid! Oh no, Mefrid! Thuy youth! God damn it, Mefrid! Weren't you the one telling me to use my head and stay alive? No! Are you dead, Mefrid? We were just talking to him. Wow, this place is taking a beating. Oh, somebody else is dead. Germaine. Why, Father? Why? Oh, this is horrifying. Houdin. Well, okay, yeah. No, I don't need a tour now. What happened? Okay, somewhere over here there was a kid that was like lying, standing behind a rock or something. Odila. I don't know. If we'd noticed sooner, we could have used the cannons, but by the time we did, it was too late. I gotta find this kid over here. Donna. What? There will be a reckoning, mark my words. Okay. Meek Glen. Do watch yourself around these chocobos. They're trained for combat, so they're a bit more aggressive. Yeah, you said that before. You don't have anything new to say. Where's that kid? He was around here somewhere, wasn't he? Or maybe... No, I'm thinking of a totally different town, I think. Oh, there was somebody out here, though. I don't know why I'm not running, or... I don't think the war affected you, did it? Herbs for the poultices. Herbs for the poultices. He apparently didn't care about the battle. Let's go swimming again. The brand new Stormblood swimming. I'm actually a little surprised it doesn't... Or maybe it does. I'm a little surprised it doesn't put a little bit of a shine on you when you come out of the water. A lot of games do that now, to kind of simulate being wet. Yeah, I like this music a lot better than the previous music. That brass ensemble thing. Goffred. Looking for an aether compass. No, not really. Oh, nobody's here anymore. They're all gone. Mefrid's gone. Karma. Valiantly did we fight, but ultimately for naught. Bevis and his book. Yeah, you have nothing new to say. Tebby, I bet you have nothing new to say. Nope, just talking about medicines. Okay, well, I guess we'll go talk to Raubon. Probably get some more story cutscenes. Oh, this is why everybody was... I remember seeing people congregated down here. This is why they're congregated here, because Raubon moved here. Alright, Raubon. The haunted look in Raubon's eyes speaks volumes. See to the wounded, Tia. If they live, help them. If not, move on. Wait. Do I have to go around again? Well... Alright, this time I'm using my chocobo. Alright, I'm not talking to you guys again, because I've already talked to everybody, I think. Mefred, you better be alive. Mefred lies motionless, having breathed his last. No! Clenched in his fist is a small charm which you take for safekeeping. He was already cold when I got to him. There was naught I could do. That charm must have been important. You'd best take it to Conrad. Okay. Damn it, Mefred. First casualty of Stormblood. Where's Conrad? Oh, he's way over here. There's actually a pretty high casualty rate among the main characters in Final Fantasy in the story. Bernhard, I didn't talk to you guys over here. Gah, in the heat of battle, I barely felt the pain. But when the fighting died down, it was all I could do to stay standing. Aurella? No time to talk. I must prepare more medicines. Okay. Oh, are you guys still trying to cut people open over here? Archibald. I fear there may not be much I can do for this man. I think you said that before. Are you guys still cutting people open? We'll need to make an incision here and here. Yep, you're still cutting people open over there. Here's the group. Here's the sad, sad group. You're still, she doesn't say anything. Kryle, how's she doing? You're worried about Ishtola, aren't you? Well, it's too early to make any kind of prognosis, but she's alive. For now. Well, that's good. Lise? If it wasn't for her, it'd be me lying there. I wish it was. Oh, poor Lise. Well, she did kind of save you, yeah. She came out of nowhere to save you. I thought she was... I don't know. I thought there was a huge distance between Ishtola and Lise when they were fighting. Pippin, what do you think? It makes no sense. He brushed us aside as if we were nothing. Well, he was level 70. If you're talking about that Empire guy. Alice? You seem ready to burst into tears. I'd fetch you a handkerchief, but... What is so funny about that? Damn it, Alice, this is serious. You need rest. Alphanod said. Alphano. Alright, Conrad. At least you're not dead. Yeah, where is Menego? I didn't see Menego. Now I want to go look for her. Oh well. Menego? Mefred? Where are you? Here's Mefred's charm for you. Mefred's dead, I'm afraid. This is... Oh, I gotta turn off the auto advance. He's dead, isn't he? Mefred was a warrior, always thinking about others before himself. He once had an Imperial patrol chase him nigh on 20 miles so that his wounded would have time to escape. His comrades loved him for it, of course, though that only made him worry more. Did you know that he sent his men in Quarrymill away because he thought they were fighting for him and not the cause? Aye, well he did. The only life he was willing to risk was his own, you see. But that's exactly the kind of man who should be leader. The man who deserves to survive, not an old fool who's all used up. There's no logic in it, Master Kemp. There never is. That was Alphino. Who stands, who falls? In the heat of battle we can but do our best. As he did. Mefrid will be sorely missed, aye, but because of his sacrifice, many now live who otherwise would not, and they need us, now more than ever. Aye, that they do. Forgive me, I had high hopes for him, is all. Quest complete. The fires fade. But where is Monago? That's really annoying, the way that that tent there keeps getting in the way. Alice? What can you do at a time like this other than curse the gods and your own powerlessness? Alphino? Master Kemp seems quite shaken. I guess so. Conrad? I'll recover. My injuries aren't serious, though that was clearly by choice and not happenstance. They meant to take me alive. Y'shtola, you awake yet? Nope. Kryle. Okay, you guys are still... Poor Lise. Okay, let's talk to Pippin. Pippin is our next quest. Bereft of hearth and home. Rhalgr's Reach is no longer safe, as Pippin well knows. Our defeat was no near thing. It was total, a humiliation. We were powerless to withstand our enemy's assault. But we cannot afford to dwell on our failure. As Alphino said, it is those who survived whom we must think of now. Rhalgr's Reach is no longer safe. The Imperials may have withdrawn, but they could return at any time to finish what they began. We dare not remain here. Those who are not fit to make the journey to Castor Morians will need to be taken by chocobo carriage. Agreed? Yes, I agree. Good. I shall oversee preparations for the carriages. In the meantime, I would have you scour the infirmary for any supplies that might prove useful during the journey. Alphino, you have any useful supplies? I will accompany Commander Kemp on one of the carriages. Ah, you guys are always riding in carriages. Alice? We're to move the wounded to Castor Morians? Understood. I'll go and see if anyone requires assistance. How about you, Conrad? What are you going to do? No, I'd hate to be a burden. Okay. Sit there, then. Kryle. We need to carry Y'shtola to the carriage. Could you give me a hand, Lise? As if you need to ask. Y'shtola. Still says nothing. Aurella, do you need any help? Forgive me, but it is imperative that I continue preparing medicines for the wounded. If you desire treatment, I must ask that you seek it elsewhere. Is there anything I can do to help? Oh, I see. In that case, you are free to search the barber and take that which you require. I would not have our people dying en route. I would assist you, but this process demands my undivided attention. Oh. I'm sorry, I'm not asking you if I can help. I'm asking if you can help. Sorry. I'm asking if I can take vital medical supplies from you. Here's some here. Vital medical supplies that I will take away from the infirmary. Oh, here's to hoping he's in a better place. His friend died. That's so sad. I guess he won't be needing those medical supplies. Gallows humor. Oh, there's a guy in here with a quest. Mother's boy, the wounded resistant fighter, has a lot on his mind. Alright, I'm not going to do that because I'm still on the main quest. Sometime later, when I run out of quests in the main scenario, I will start looking into side quests, but not yet. Okay, I need one more. There it is. Medical supplies. Deafening glare. Do you have anything different to say? No, still the barber. Flame courier, I have your medical supplies. Miss, Marshal Turpin said you might have something for me. Indeed, I have medical supplies. 12 be praised, this should put the driver's hearts at ease. I'll tell the Vice Marshal we await his orders. Ishtola and the others are safely strapped in. Don't worry, I'll be by her side the entire time. Thank you, Cryo. I'll walk alongside. They'll need protection in case the Garleans try anything. Hang on, you're injured too, aren't you? Shouldn't you be in one of the carriages? Oh no, I'm not so frail that I can't make the trip on my own. Besides, there's still work to be done here. I'll see you at the wall when it's finished. As you wish. Then let us set forth at once. We shall move as quickly as our comrades' healths allow. As our comrades' health. To Castrum Oriens, says Pippin. Yes, sir, says the guy. Bereft of hearth and home. Quest complete. Alice, what do you think of all this? Let us pray they arrive safely. Alphino? Master Kemp, your concern for your men's well-being is commendable, but I would urge you to consider your own. Conrad? Nothing I need from there. Conrad is a man struggling to cope with a bitter reality. You saved a good many of my men, and I cannot thank you enough for that. But the fact remains, our forces were decimated. In this state, we'll not be mounting an assault on Castellum Veladina or anywhere else. We need to be honest with ourselves about our prospects, but first we need to put our affairs here in order. Afterwards, I'll call you all at Castrum Oriens. Alphanard. Understood. We will go and speak with General Alden. I'm still not sure who General Alden is. I've heard his name a lot, but I don't know if I've met him yet. Divide and conquer. Speak with Raubon. Ah, okay, he's still over here, so... let's go back this way. Yeah, Alphino and Alice are here as well. I can see the Reach means a lot to these people, but it would be suicide to stay. For more than a decade, the Resistance has resided here, hidden from the eyes of the Empire. And just when we set our sights on Veladina, they strike. Do you not find that passing strange? What do you think, Raubon? Pippin has already departed with the wounded, has he? Good. We have completed our search of the Reach and the surrounding area.
As far as we can tell, Xenos and his men returned straightways to Specula Imperatorius. To Specula Imperatoris after quitting this place. 'Twould seem he's lost interest in us. Specula Imperatoris.
Which brings us to the most troubling question of all. Now, not how he found us, but why he chose to spare our lives having done so.
In war, you kill or capture your enemy. You don't leave him to fight another day. Only a fool would turn his back and walk away. But Xenos is no fool. Whatever his motive, this is neither the time nor the place to think on it. I will leave a token force to watch over the Reach. The rest will fall back to Castromorians. We can discuss our path forward there.
Okay. The other guy's head moved also when the NPCs moved away. That's funny. Alright, so I guess we're going all the way back to Castromorians. Castromorian. Is it? I keep forgetting whether it's Oriem or Orien. I think it's, yeah, Castromorians. And here we are. Back in Castromorians with new music. I'm just curious if any of these NPCs have anything to say about the battle. Kakali. I don't think I've talked to this guy before. I'd be careful out there if I were you. There are beasts out there big enough to swallow a whole man. Well, a man my size, at least. Okay. I think that was Free Company stuff that was just going across the screen there. Free Company activities. Oh. You are now in an instanced area of the Fringes. The current instance can be confirmed at any time by issuing the instance text command. Oh, there we go. I typed in instance and it says the exact same thing. Now, how do I change my instance, though? Can I type in instance 2? Nope, sure can't. What about you guys? Do you have anything to say? The Serpent Officer and the Storm Officer from before?
I have called upon Stillglade Fen to send every available conjurer, no matter how inexperienced, to help with the wounded. I pray it will be enough.
Okay, you guys know about the battle.
How in Limelim's name did they find the Reach? I thought their glamours were impenetrable.
Well, apparently not.
Pip. What kind of name is that anyway? Eastern Highland? I've been so anxious to do battle with the Garleans, I sometimes find myself tightly gripping the hilt of my blade without realizing it. Perhaps that is to blame for the blisters on my hand.
I think I talked to him before. I remember Blister Hands guy.
Gnibbenfa.
We recently seized a suit of Magitech armor from Belsair's wall. Until we've completed its examination, civilians are not permitted inside, not even adventurers. Okay. Okay then. Okay, Lise. What's up, Lise?
Kryl is with Istola. She hasn't woken up, but Kryl says she's through the worst. Given the severity of her wound, we could have hoped for no more. Let us pray she makes a full recovery. We lost a lot of good people, didn't we?
I saw it happen. When that Skull's commander cut down Mefrid, a single blow and that was it. Everything he fought for, all his hopes and dreams for the future, gone in an instant. And do you know the worst part? It wasn't a Garlean who did it. It was an Alamegan. Gods help me if I ever... No, not now. Not while the General's waiting. What is she on about? Oh, Lys. Sad, sad, sad.
Were it not for the swift actions of the Scions and the Alliance, many more would have died. You risked your lives to save ours, and for that we thank you.
There is no need for thanks. We are allies, are we not?
Aye, just so. Let us not dwell on this tragedy, but look to the future.
The future? I'm sorry, General, but there is no future for us. We've lost too many. Gods, I can still see Mefrid with that woman standing over him. They've ripped the heart out of us, General. They've broken us. Our fight is over.
No.
Master Kemp, please.
I'll always hate them with every fiber of my being. For what they took from us then and now. Our homeland, our freedom, our bloody children.
You mean the Skulls? The youths who fight for Xenos?
Crania Lupi, the Black Wolf's legacy and our shame. A unit made up of children born to Alamegan dignitaries who came of age during the occupation. Sons and daughters of Gir Abania, raised to be proud citizens of the Empire, with all the rights and responsibilities that entails. It'd be easy to curse them and call them traitors, but they're our children. Our flesh and blood. If the only way to forge the future we want is to cut down our own, then...
Then what was it all for?
Nargo?
What will you say to the families of the fallen? To the mothers, and the widows, and the orphans? Will you tell them it was all for nothing?
Listen to the girl. We dare not suffer our comrades' sacrifices to have been in vain. Now is the time to steel our resolve and press on, painful though it may be.
And when Xenos comes back with his army, what then? This isn't the first time, you know. You'll be hard-pressed to find men brave or stupid enough to face him again.
I still can't believe how strong he was. He humiliated us back there. The Warrior of Light included. Gods help us if he's next in line to the Garlean throne.
Loath though I am to say it, we should not be surprised. Before succeeding Van Baelsar in Alamigo, Xenos led the Imperial army to Doma, where he crushed the rebellion utterly. As a matter of fact, Doma remains in his charge to this day. Suffice it to say, Varys' heir is a peerless warrior and an accomplished general. The question is, how are we to contend with such a foe?
Level up. We fight and we keep on fighting until we win. We take the fight to Doma. I have a feeling... that's the one I'm going to do. I have a feeling you're about to tell us.
Well, to put it simply, we have one legatus overseeing two provinces a world apart. I say we divide and conquer. We kindle the flames of revolution in Doma once more, thereby forcing Xenos to fight a war on two fronts.
For that, there would need to be someone left to fight on this front by the time you got back. Look, I'll not deny the plan as promised, and I feel for our brothers and sisters in Doma, truly I do. but I fear we lack the strength to see it through. Have faith in your people, Master Kemp. Them and the Scions. Hold fast, rebuild, and when all is in place, we shall defeat Xenos together.
If you're going to Doma, I'm coming too. I want to help our friends there, and make sure nothing like this ever happens again.
Give us the time we need, and we will give you something far greater.
Very well. For all you have done for us, we will fight on. But be swift, comrades. Alamigo has suffered enough.
All right. Road trip. Sounds like we are going to Doma. I'm going to stop here because the last video was really long, so I'm going to cut this one a little bit short. See you later.